Hey, g'day everyone. How's it all doing? Get more of me. Wait till some people on. We'll get going. Thank you, Bear. Bear's here. My cat's asleep somewhere. Dirty, stop out. Daddy comes to visit and he just sleeps. Sounds like my normal kids. Little and my other kids. Hope everyone had a good day. And I'll get through what's been going on. Won't I, Bear? Yes, I will. Yeah, he's a good dog. When he's asleep. Hey. Yeah. Looks like dog had a bun.
It's Ivan and Bear show.
Yeah, Ivan and Bear show. If Bear looks like he's talking, it's just Terry doing her ventriloquist act. There, I've got that out. Okay, we've got people on. Hey, see Jane, I see lots of people. Juliet, oh good. Mary. I need you here, Juliet, because something I want you to do.
We got work for you.
And I haven't even told you what it is yet, but you're going to find out. Alright guys, okay, well obviously it's not launched yet, but before, we go, again, because that's how I feel like saying it sometimes, a lot of work is being done. There's been some changes in there. Elaine's put up some posts and things like that, so we have got progress, which is good. Programmers want to get things done by a certain time, and he was pretty confident he could do it today. Obviously he hasn't got it all done yet. There's a lot of little bits that have to be fixed up, obviously, but where people couldn't log in before, now they can. Where people couldn't upgrade before, now they're able to, or load their back office with Bitcoin, where before they just couldn't. Now, what I want, people can register and load their back office. I don't want anyone to actually upgrade yet until the database has been put in there, because you're going to be given a number that someone else has already got on that particular platform, and so we'll have to move it. So to save us a bit of work, because it'll be a bit of stuffing around making sure that the person gets moved to the right number. We don't mind you registering. We don't mind you loading your back office with the 0.004 ready to upgrade, but please do not upgrade. Okay, so and then when we go, okay, everything's ready and good to go, we'll tell you to hit the upgrade button, and you just hit upgrade and you're done and you're ready and you're part of it. That's the smartest way. That'll cause us less work, because we've had some people upgrade today, which is okay. They didn't know. Had some people who finally could log into their back office and they could upgrade, and they did. And we'll have to move those people, obviously, to the correct numbers, because they can't have the number that's someone already has. So we don't want that happening. No one's in the wrong for doing it. Just telling you now that don't upgrade. You can load the back office. That's all fine, and the 004 will be there. So when we're ready to go, I hit the 00, hit the upgrade button, and bang, you're there. Okay. And I'll make sure I let you guys know before we do any relaunch picks or 5 days to go or anything like that, because I don't want you guys being diddled out by outsiders coming in when you've already come in and done all the work. I don't want you missing out on any spot any later than you have to. Okay, so but it is a good idea to load the back office with the 004 just so you're ready to go, and then you just go bang, upgrade, and you're in and you're done. So people will be able to do that. If you have any problems, let us know. Let Elaine know, or me. Just let us know, because obviously it's not completely done yet. But there's a lot of work that's been done in there, which is great to see. So, while not fixed totally yet, we're seeing major changes happening, which is great, where we haven't seen that for weeks. So, he's obviously working very, very hard back there, and programming is not probably is an exact science, but it's something that does take time and everything like that. So hopefully when I get in touch with him, I've left him some messages. Obviously he's busy. I've left him some messages, so hopefully he'll get back to me and tell me how long. He was actually really confident that it'd be up by now, so obviously he's hit some problems, so that's okay. But we are seeing progress, and I do know he's actually working in there, so there's no reason to doubt. There's no reason to be upset about it. If it takes another day or so before he's got it all perfect, that's fine, as long as he's actually doing something about it. That's what we all want to see. We all want to see momentum, don't we? So we do. So that's it from the programmer side of things. As soon as I hear any word from him, I might put up a post or I'll do a live earlier when I've got some information for you. The reason I left it this late is because I was waiting to hear back from him, but I haven't been able to hear back from him just yet. So that's all good. But I've seen what's happening, and Elaine's seen what's happening in the back office and everything like that. So we're seeing the changes happening. We're just waiting for the final bang. There it is. That's all we're waiting for. So that's pretty exciting. But I don't want to do the 5 day, 5 days to go thing, and just in case, it's sort of like someone promising to pay you back some money, and then you go out and spend the money you don't have because you think you're going to get the money and then you don't, and you go, whoops, and then you're in debt. Wait till you got the money in your hand. So I'll wait till I know the program is set, even if there's a couple of little adjustments, basically ready to go with all the numbers and everything like that, and we're just checking some stuff. Then we can start the pre-launch. But all current members will be able to upgrade and buy positions before the public, so to speak. So that'll be great and a lot of fun. And I think you guys, because you've stuck it out with me and stuck out for yourself as well, you guys deserve to have that break, in terms of getting in first, if you want to, before the others. So that's great. So, yep, that's about that on that, hey. That's pretty much all I could really say about it. As I said, I haven't spoken to him, but I've seen what's happened. So, yeah, passing on that information. Elaine was quite excited. She even texted me, I can get in, I can do this. I thought, all right, this is great. Things are happening.
I've seen a fair few people commenting on how they've managed to log in.
Yeah, where they couldn't before. They couldn't see their back office before. Now they can. The donation, so for people who have upgraded, you've got to pay your 0.004 again. They're not getting that now. A few people still can't log into their accounts. That's okay. It's obviously progressing beautifully. So I want it to be done, but, we take every step as we take it, but at least we know it will be fixed. Okay? So that's exciting news. What else did I have to talk about? Oh, yeah, I had an idea just before it came on live, It was just before I was live, yeah. So I'm picking on Juliet. Juliet, listen closely. I shall say this only once.
She's going to run away now.
Yeah, she's going to run away screaming. Juliet is a brilliant admin, and she's always looking for work. And considering her MS and everything else she has, she took another spill. What was it, yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, she took another spill. Poor girl. So I'm hoping you're healing up nicely there from that. What I want, because I was talking to someone today, Neil Crofts. There we go. And it won't matter, he's not watching. Neil Crofts is deaf. He cannot hear what I'm saying. He's probably luckier than most, because he can't hear what I'm saying. But what I'm thinking, Juliet, please, and message me afterwards and say, call me anything you like, just in case you don't want to do it. But I'd like you to, with these lives, not the rambling part, and I'm not meaning to pick on anyone the word rambling, but yet I do ramble. Not the rambling parts, but the specific points that I'm trying to make in the thing about the programmer, what's been happening, those bullet points. If you could summarize basically live into a post, and then, it doesn't have to be like tonight, but it can be like the next day. You're listening, obviously, and you know what the highlights are. And this can be one of the highlights in your post. You've been asked to do this. Just put it in bullet form, what's happening, so people who are hearing impaired, or people who can't get the video to load properly because some countries have really bad internet, or people who just seriously don't have time to listen to me for 30 minutes a day. I'm not going to argue with those people. If they say they don't have time, they don't have time. I have to take it. Yeah, but you don't listen to it, you're in it.
Still don't have time.
You still don't see, she doesn't have time either. That hurts. Gets me right here. Gets me right in the Bitcoin Ascension. But yes, okay. See, that's a rambling part. You don't have to put that in, Juliet. So if we can make a post of each one, and just highlighting the different things, and put it in a post. That way, people who haven't seen the live can read the post, and that way everyone's up to date, and they don't have to worry. There was someone who was asking what number we're up to. Obviously, he hasn't watched the lives because he hasn't been. I can't remember. Spencer, Lorne Spencer. I know you probably don't have time to listen to this, but this can also be in Juliet's post. make sure, guys, when you're commenting and stuff like that, keep the language out of it and stay respectful to people trying to help you. They might not get what you're saying and they're trying to help, and it might not be the answer you're after, but they're not trying to be there to hurt you. They're trying to help you. That's what the family's all about. So please, be civil, and everyone's trying to help you. He was asking, he's at 692, what's happening? Obviously he doesn't know that we're transitioning over. Should not have been paid already. Well, I don't know. We'll know at the relaunch how far along we've gone, but I think we've gone a fair way. So we must be close to the 692 lawn. So hopefully, if we haven't at relaunch, we will soon after. So, and you will be paid. I will check with you for your Bitcoin address, obviously, when it comes time to pay you, because I'll be making manual payments till I'm satisfied everyone has done their Bitcoin address, and I can put it back to automatic. So that's for Lorne Spencer, because he was asking. So Juliet, if you could put that in as part of the post about that. Yeah, that's about it. Don't call him out for being a bit rude. Okay, just that's a general thing. Everyone, show respect for other people trying to help. Okay, if you're not going to do that, I don't want you in the group. You'll still be part of Bitcoin Ascension, but I'm sorry, I won't have people in the group who are going to be rude to other members who are trying to help. That's just not on. That's not what this group page is about. This group page is not Bitcoin Ascension, right? Bitcoin Ascension is Bitcoin Ascension. The group page is where you come for information, but if you're going to be rude, or I don't necessarily think he was rude, but he sounded rather ticked off, and I don't think he was really having a go at anyone, but he was a bit disgruntled that he couldn't get the answer he wanted. He was frustrated more than anything else, but he used some bad language. Don't want that. I'm not kicking him out of the group or anything. He didn't abuse anyone directly, so it's only if there's constant, well, not constant, but, fair bit of abuse and there's no apology. See you later, you're gone. You're not going to be part of this group. You'll still be part of Bitcoin Ascension, but I don't want you in this group. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. And we've had some fake profiles coming up saying, the whole thing's a scam and all that sort of thing, and I find it awfully funny. The person joined like 3 weeks ago, so knows the whole history of us, and things like, it's a scam, I'm going to run with the money. Guys, I would have done that already. Hello, I would have come to Wales and no one would have known where I was. Exactly. I'll give you.
Tell him.
Yeah, you'd kill me anyway if I tried to run with the money, because part of it's hers. She strangled me like that.
I don't need to. You're perfectly fine by yourself.
Yes, I know. So self-strangling. Okay. Just a look from you, I'd probably want to jump from a cliff anyway if you were mad at me. So I can see you in the screen. I don't have to be looking. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is the sort of fun we have at Bitcoin Ascension, and Terry and I do this all the time. I have for the last 9 years, whether it's on Skype or just chatting and things. We're always having a go at each other. It's great. That's what friendships are built on, being able to, have fun that way.
Just don't watch scary movies where them hits you.
That was an accident. I had my eyes closed. I brought my arm down, my elbow hit her in the shoulder as she was laughing at me, mind you. So, but I felt terrible. And I'm not very good with horror movies, but it turns them into comedy for her because she just laughs for ages. Okay, getting back to Bitcoin Ascension. God, you're a distraction.
Isn't that what I'm here for?
Oh yeah. Okay, she's doing her job. Okay, so we're waiting on for the programmer. I want Juliet to transcribe this, basically the highlights, the important parts that people need to know, into a short post. Doesn't have to be long. Keep it very, very short. Just bullet point if you like, so people know exactly what's happening. And you can do it with others previous if you like, but I think you'll be able to get it into a post, and we should be fine there. What else was I going to talk about? Penny Harder came up with an idea for me and Charlie to talk to Foster's with some pictures. She said, to get the beer mustache and on Charlie and myself, and do probably a bit of a slogan. And I thought of some ideas, because we have to Photoshop, because there's no way Charlie's going to give up his little black moustache for a beer one. I don't think cats drink beer. But I was thinking of don't be a pussy, drink Foster's, that sort of thing. Not everything is black and white, and have obviously the black and white cat, and then something like that, because it's blue and gold and everything like that. Some slogans, but Penny's idea is for me to put these in to Foster's and see if they'll pay for a campaign sort of thing, which will help Bitcoin Ascension and also the Pet Sanctuary as well. So And if they do accept it, then there's other places we can go with. We make Charlie a bit of a symbol, in a sense, because he's a pretty quiet cat, and he will just sit there, and you can take a photo of him. As you've seen him, like on my lap before, he just sort of looks at the screen and goes, yeah, whatever. He's not phased about it. So I'll see if I can do something like that. I might even send some pics to my son, and he can do some Photoshop, and he's absolutely brilliant with photos and editing. Very proud of my son. And Terry looks like Charlie again.
Not Bear.
Oh, Bear. There we go. See? Yeah, I'm totally lost now. But yeah, that was a great idea by Penny Harder. And anything that can make funds and where we can help make the world a better place is a good idea. You know, alcohol might not be the thing to do, but why not? I suppose if people are drinking the alcohol, it's like a $7 trillion industry, the advertising industry, where they advertise and things like that. So if we can pitch them a slogan or something like that they'll pick up on, yeah, why not make some money out of it so we can actually do some good with it? It's not like we're going to send a rehab centre, the Fosters, are we? We're going to use the money to make the rehab centre better or cheaper for people to be able to go to and get the help they need. So, you know, there's no such thing as bad money. Money's just money. It's what you do with it makes it good or bad, I suppose. It's the deeds. Everything has to be done in deeds, and we want to do a lot of good deeds, you know, Mr. Deeds, that sort of thing, and make the world a much better place. All right, I won't keep you any longer. There was nothing you needed to talk about. No, you're pretty good for now. I don't know if Juliet's found any Snapchat videos yet, has she? Like how to get set up with them. Okay. Come on, Juliet. Cracking the whip now. Get moving.
She's so busy fighting with a laundry basket.
Yeah, and losing. Laundry 1, Juliet 0. Nah, as long as you're okay, darling. Just, yeah, the Snapchat thing and also the transcript. And if we can put a post up every day, I think that's just going to help everyone. We've got this sort of thing, even the vision impaired can watch a video, obviously, because they can hear my voice. And one of the cats has just used the litter tray. That's just fragrant. And if my eyes water, you'll know why. But with people who are deaf, obviously, I haven't got someone who can do the hand signs in the corner or anything like that. We might even look into doing that one day. And I'm going to cut this short.
They're so lucky they can't smell through the camera.
Smell-o-vision would be really bad at this time. Jeez. Gosh, even. Okay. Can you get rid of that cat somehow? Foster it out somewhere.
What are the Fosters?
Okay, after we survive this gas attack,
you could bottle it.
Oh, jeez, tell me about it. You could really hurt some people with that. Okay, so yeah, we'll sell that. Yeah, so if Juliet can do that, and that way we've got the people who have hearing impairment and sight impairment covered, and I think that's going to be really, really important. Obviously, we're going to be helping. People who are, impaired with different disabilities. Well, I don't call it disabilities, really. I don't see it as a disability because people seem to live quite fine. They adjust, and it's just beautiful to watch. But, if we can get, like, service dogs and help the Blind Dog Association, that sort of thing, and rearing pups. That'd be really good. Okay, that's it from me. As I said, if I get some new information, obviously, I'll let you know. I'll be in the chat too. If you're not in the chat, get in the chat, because I will put stuff in there if I find things out. Hey, we're going all good, and it might be too early for the live, or I might do an impromptu one. Just depends when it happens. I could be asleep. Funny that if I ever sleep, I don't sleep, do I? No. Still don't sleep. It's terrible. I'm all the way over here and I still don't sleep. But no, I can't wait to get stuck in, and then I won't be sleeping. I can tell you, I'll be working 24/7. I think. That's what I mean. Lots of coffee. Although people had suggestions that we can swap. You can do payments. Well, I do make the coffee or something like that. But no.
Oh, Juliet's saying she won because she broke the basket.
Oh, she broke Juliet broke the laundry basket, so she won technically. But I'm sure the laundry basket isn't going. Oh, my back. So, it's just sitting there going. Try putting laundry in me now, cow. Okay. Okay. That's it from us. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And stinky cats.
And the stinky cats. Smelly cat. Remember that smelly cat from Friends?
Smelly
you know,
cat.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding? Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we need to hear
What
singing.
oh, yeah, I can't sing. All right, I'm ending it now. Okay, I love you all very, very much. You've had to put up with me far too long. And it's got to
Feel
tick off.
sorry for me, guys.
Yeah, feel sorry. Hang on. Feel sorry for me, guys. Okay. See, she's beating me. I've got a boots now. Anyway, I love you all very much. And
I love you all too.
she hates me, obviously. Didn't have to agree so fast. We will catch you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much better. Feelings aren't hurt now. And we'll be back on tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have some great news. But as I said, progress is happening, which is fantastic, which is better than what's been happening the last few weeks, which seems to have been nothing. Even though I know he was doing stuff, but now he's actually making headway. So I'm very excited. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye from me.
Bye.
Bye-bye from Terry. See you all later.